That's why I love Islam. Islam says that all of these prophets worked for the same boss. You're not allowed to make images. You're not allowed to pray to anything but God. You don't pray to Saint Peter or Saint anyone. You pray to God. He doesn't share his power with anyone. And I say he's not even because he's a man. We can't even comprehend this being. I find scientific miracles in a book written by some guy in a cave that couldn't read and write. And even if he could, how the hell? There's like 100 to 200 scientific facts in that book that no one could have known. Like, for example, that the Dead Sea is the lowest point above sea level in the entire world. There was no way Muhammad could have known this. It's impossible. That's the same area that Sodom and Gomorrah, we believe, was smashed into the earth. That's why it's called the Dead Sea. Mm-hmm. And it turned out in the last century, we found out it is the lowest surface point on earth. How could the Prophet Muhammad have known that back then? There was no way to have measured that or known. Anywhere in the world, no one could have known that. So when I see scientific facts, I know algebra came from Islam. The science and the technology, where would we be without algebra right now? But we would be as advanced as we are?
I mean, is it possible that humanity, different parts of humanity and civilizations were more advanced mathematically or technically?
I agree.
Than we are today?
There was some fusion.
And we lost knowledge?
Absolutely. It's either that or there was civilizations or different species that were on this planet that were locked into another dimension. One of my theories of the pyramids, I just came up with this recently, because I was been looking for ways to describe it for a long time. And I kind of covered this on our episode, but there was one theory that I never said on your episode when we discussed, is it aliens or demons? And that was a really big episode that I had with you. Mm-hmm. I think it was one of three things. Either A, they had knowledge that we no longer have. B, it was the demonic realm, the same way Solomon had the power to command the demonic realm. We know that Pharaoh was doing black magic. We can see that in the movie Ten Commandments when he throws his rod and Moses throws their rods and he has sorcerers and magicians. And I do believe black magic's real. 100%. I believe you can summon and work with that dimension. I believe we're in an interdimensional war in the aspect of the demonic realm versus humanity. They want to destroy us since before we were even created, the devil species, but not all of them, because the Muslims don't believe that all of them are evil. So what I think is going on is that maybe the ancient Egyptians worked with the jinn. They worshipped them. They did sacrifices, whatever they did, and they got knowledge from that demonic realm. The same way I proved to you on your show that Jack Parsons was doing all this crazy shit with Aleister Crowley.